What's up, everybody, and welcome to Loudthumbs Gaming News. This is your news with Nick, and I'm Nick, and we're going to talk some gaming news today. We got 3 stories today to go over real quick, so be sure to join us. We're going to do these as many times as I can during the week. I'm going to try and do Monday through Friday, but can't promise too much right now. I'm just a one-man team trying to pull this all off alone, but we're going to talk some news. And if you like these videos, make sure to hit like, subscribe, follow us on Twitch as well. But yeah, YouTube, everybody out there, make sure you're commenting, talking with us. I really appreciate all the feedback I get here doing these brand new things for 2024. So 2024, something new coming, was hinted at the end of our last podcast. So this is the new thing. So enjoy these news episodes. I'm going to do my best to bring you kind of the most current stuff. And depending on how many of those are out there, it'll depend on how many I bring every episode. Or every day, hopefully. So on to it here. It's going to be News with Nick. Here we go. We're going to talk about topic news report, whatever you'd like to call it. Number 1. And that's the big one, as you see on the headline there. And that is Star Wars Outlaws will release in late 2024, according to Disney. This bums me out. That's all I can say. I was hoping for the March release date that they had originally leaked, I think was the terminology for it. But who knows what we're going to get. We'll find out, I guess, as we go through this. But yeah, Ubisoft's open world title was previously expected to release in early 2024, which was March, like I mentioned. However, now it looks like we're going to be getting a release date somewhere more toward the end of the year. It says that's according to Disney Parks blog post. Was spotted by IGN, which quietly listed the release window for Ubisoft's massive title. Previously, the game was only confirmed to be in sometime in 2024. Star Wars Outlaws, the open world Star Wars game, is set to release later this year, the post reads. So, talking about it here, the game lets you explore distinct planets across the galaxies. Hopefully you guys already know that. If you're Star Wars fans anyway, you probably would. But it says it was reported that last May, before Star Wars Outlaws was officially revealed, that Ubisoft planned to release the open world Star Wars game in early 2024. However, in October, Ubisoft was said to delay the game. Ubisoft said it had delayed a large game. So nobody knew what game that was when they stated that. And it was previously planned as being in March 2024, although it didn't specifically name the game. And VGC, Video Games Chronicles, which I'm getting this article from, has since stated that it was recently uncovered. It was covering Star Wars Outlaws in 2024 preview. Ubisoft will Ubisoft's Star Wars adventure manage to continue the streak of Star Wars games, or will it fall into the traps of so many homogenized Star Wars games, so on and so forth? What do you guys think of this? I'm curious in the comments. Let me know. But I'm bummed about this one. I really wanted more Star Wars early, and I thought March was like a really great time frame because we're kind of getting out of the crazy 2023. Gives us a couple months to settle into 2024, and then take a big bite out of something that looks like it's going to be amazing. It just looks like a Grand Theft Auto Star Wars, and I don't want them to push this so close to Star Wars and GTA 6, because GTA 6 is rumored to be like April of 2025. And if they push this to late 2024, we're only a couple of months apart. And I think it'd be great to get this game in some early summer, late spring, early summer. But speculation. We'll find out. Who knows where it's going to go from here. But it's going to be one of those. We're just going to have to wait and see, I guess. But let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think? Are you excited for Star Wars Outlaws? You know how I feel about it. I'm excited, but I'm bummed right now. Because come on. Next, we have Nintendo shutting down Nintendo Online for the Wii and the 3DS early. So this is... I'm not in the problem zone of this one, I should say. I have the consoles. I'm one of the few that's probably enjoyed them and liked these consoles overall. However, not the DS. I should say the Wii U. Let's specify here. The Wii U has been trounced on for years and years and years. But I definitely think that they should have kept these a little bit longer in play than they did. It's unfortunate that they're gone faster than, a lot of us wanted to see, probably, at least the fans of it. However, I'm happy to see that they're putting more efforts into hopefully Nintendo Switch and everything else going on. But talking on this article here, it does say that opposite of a Christmas Miracle they mentioned, but the main thing about this to take away is it was supposed to shut down in April, and they're shutting it down now. There have been already cases of this not actually running and working for people. However, something cool that I wanted to bring and talk about here was that there is a company, and it is called Pretendo. So it's backed by a Jonathan Barrow, and it's an open source Nintendo network replacement. And he's hoping that it's on a slow rollout and ready before everything ends in April. So he says it hopes that eventually it'll bring the two consoles back online, which is pretty cool. I don't know the legalities of something like that, but I think it's kind of a neat situation that they could continue to live through somebody's passion of putting this out and making a brand new software that'll work with it. So that's pretty exciting, I think. And yeah, why not? I say go for it. I don't play a lot of Nintendo games online, and that's probably why this doesn't affect me as much. But for the people out there, I'm curious what you guys' thoughts are, because killing the online early, that's not a good look. But Nintendo was stated as saying, it was going to end in April, but they never stated when that ending would start. So it's slowly shutting down over time. It just has not completely shut down yet. So we'll see. Another one of these we'll sees, I guess we have in the news again, how long until it's completely shut down and how many more will get the axe before we expected. But that's to be seen. We'll find out on that as time goes by. Again, we'll have to just be patient, I suppose, and see what happens. But so that is news number 2. On to article number 3. We're going to talk about, this one's kind of a funky one, so stick with me on this one. We have a weird one coming out here. So there's a big difference a big thing that's been happening for Disney. So Steamboat Willie has lost its copyright. So it's now in the public space. And if you look here, actually I'm playing some video for everybody. The game itself, Mickey's going to be a horror character. So we're going into some crazy things that we've seen from just too many Disney things have been getting refreshed into horror. And maybe that's not a bad thing. Hard to say 100%, but it could be something interesting that we find out. However, I'm not too familiar with some of the game studios that are making these. It could be something, major. It could be a big deal. But as of right now, it's super early. There's a lot of concept going on with it. But yeah, it's different. To see Mickey looking the way he looks, and well, it's not Mickey, it's Steamboat Willie. So, yeah, the concept of this is just, I don't know, Five Nights at Freddy's is really what it makes me think of. And I know I'm not alone on that, but it's definitely, I don't know, it looks not skill-based, but goal-based. You can see it here. That you're supposed to get rid of an infestation and survive, but you're you're like the mouse, and you're going to be everybody as the Steamboat Willie character, I guess. You can see people getting tackled in the background, and it's just quite different. It's definitely leaning on that It's called, yeah, 88 Infestation, or Infestation 88, I guess. You can wish list it on Steam now. It's just so different. I don't know what to say. Like, I saw this today, and you can hear me now. I'm fumbling over my words, but it's like, okay, there's been some things come out that looked kind of cool, and I have not talked about them on the podcast or anywhere yet. But there's been like a first person shooter that's Steamboat Willie like vibed, and it looks awesome. It's like hand drawn. It looks like it's done in like the 30s or 40s. It's black and white. It looks really cool. I'm excited about that one. I think that one looks like it could be a lot of fun. It looked like, it showed gameplay, like it showed the full on game playing and working, and that really stuck with me. This one, you see some stuff, but none of it looks like gameplay. All of it looks like these little, in-game engine scenes or something like that. But it's probably because I'm not a big Five Nights at Freddy's fan that this probably doesn't stick with me very much. It's cool and all for, that genre or, type of gamer, but this looks like it's something that's going to speak to the Five Nights at Freddy's crew that's out there that enjoys video games. And hey, more power to you. I love it. Play what you love and spread it around. So that's all I do as well. But that is it for the news today. Those were the three big ones that I saw that came out that really got me to thinking, like, hey, you know what? Let's do this. Let's put these on the news episode and, just make this the first one. So stick with me. I'll get better as time goes by. This is just new for me, but let me know. Seriously, down, comments, like, subscribe, Loudthumbs news coming daily. So Monday through Friday, I'm going to do my best. As you can see right down there, Monday through Friday, I'm going to do my best to bring one of these every day. And don't forget, have the podcast. That is every week. So on those days, there's probably a good chance I might not hit any news, but we'll talk about that news on the podcast. So be sure to tune in for our podcast every week as well. On YouTube, Twitch, we stream live. And then don't forget, on the podcast platforms, we do that as well. So these that you're watching right now are strictly video format. So they will be stuck here on Twitch and on YouTube for the foreseeable future. And if you guys want to see these or hear these in audio format, definitely let me know. I can put a little bit more work in the back end and throw them on audio platforms as well. As long as the audience is out there for it, I'm here for you. So that is it for me. And I will be back, and I'll catch you on the next one.